Welcome, theater addicts. My name is Madison Steele, and today I'm going to be reviewing Al LaFrance's I Think I'm Dead at the Arts Umbrella as a part of the 2018 Vancouver Fringe Festival. I am outside of the Arts Umbrella. Ironically, I do not have an umbrella, and it's pouring rain. Al LaFrance's show sounds really interesting. Apparently it's about insomnia, which, if you know and love anyone who has worked in the arts or you work in the arts, you probably have had insomnia before. I'm kind of talking like a newscaster, and I don't know why. So what I'm excited to see in this show is a comedic take on the idea of sleep deprivation, because really that's not something that's all that funny. I've had my own personal bouts of insomnia, and I know almost everyone that I know has also had their personal bouts of insomnia. We'll see how this goes. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more to the show than just that. Okay, we'll see you later, and thanks for watching. Oh my god, I just filmed like an entire review and my camera was not rolling. What? It was such a good one too. I was like so on point. I'm gonna be on point again, don't worry. Here we go. So, I just saw Al LaFrance's I Think I'm Dead at the Arts Umbrella. First impressions of Al, so I kind of came into the venue and he was standing right there introducing himself to everyone who walked in. It's a super small venue, so he kind of said hi to everybody. And he was super nice. He just seemed like a really lovely, genuine person. He also put down little fans and pamphlets on all of the seats so that we could fan ourselves, because the venue is so small and gets super hot. So I thought that that was really thoughtful and sweet, and yeah, go Al. Very nice. In my experience, insomnia is followed by, you know, the things that cause the insomnia. And I was right. So this show deals heavily with mental illness and mental health issues. So just to be forewarned before you go and see this show, if you have a history of mental illness or depression, that this show might be a bit of a trigger for you. But Al is speaking from his own experiences, and he deals with it in a really engaging, interesting, and positive way. He's telling his story in order to facilitate other people to tell their stories. So I think it's a super important piece. Another thing to note with this show is that the pace is super fast. Al talks like a mile a minute. He like doesn't slow down. At one point he told us that he was actually at 30 seconds behind where he was supposed to be, and we all laughed because that sounded insane because he was talking so fast. It was very funny, but also just to note, like, if you have problems hearing, or if like you need something that's a bit of a slower pace, that this may not be the show for you. I found it really fascinating to kind of keep up with the pace of his brain and his speech. Made it just added like a really fascinating layer to what he was talking about, but maybe not for everyone. Al LaFrance is an amazing storyteller. He was super engaging the whole time. The one thing that I really noticed is that he took us with him on his journey. He did not leave a single one of us behind. We were all there with him. Like, despite the fast pace, it was hard to not be engaged in what he was saying. He speaks with so much conviction, so much passion, and so much heart that he really, like, it was gripping. It was really gripping to watch. And he also comes across as a really kind of genuine and kind person, albeit like self-deprecating. But it was easy to be in the space with him and to hear his story. The one thing that I will say about this show that I'm not 100% sure about is that maybe it was the venue space. Like, I'm not 100% sure what it was, but there were definitely moments where I felt overwhelmed by feeling like I was kind of sitting inside of his brain. Like, the pace was super fast, the content was really intense, and also we were in this tiny like black box of a room with only a handful of other people, and it made it very intense. And again, I may be like a more sensitive audience member. However, there were moments where it felt like I was sitting inside of his brain. you know? And I think that that is actually so interesting and like a really, really effective mechanism. It was just a little bit uncomfortable, but I think that's okay, considering the subject matter and the content was about mental health and mental illness, you know. Engaging to that point is a really like fascinating way to do theater, and you don't get that with any other medium, right? Like if you went to go see a movie about this, you would not feel like you were sitting inside of anyone's brain, you know. It's a very specific thing when you're watching a live performance. So, you know, as much as I felt uncomfortable with it, I think it was fascinating, so fascinating. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Madison Steele. I just reviewed Al LaFrance's I Think I'm Dead at the Arts Umbrella as a part of the 2018 Vancouver Fringe Festival. If you like this video, leave us a comment. If you saw this show and had different thoughts or ideas, or you agree with me, please comment, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for theater addicts. Have a blessed day wherever you are. Thanks for watching.